Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Anna and this is Tales from the Craft Room. Thank you for joining me today. If you notice, I am in the craft room and this right here, this is a new shelf that I got out of the dumpster. Apparently somebody moved out next door and this isn't the whole part of the shelf because I've seen some other poles for more legs and stuff, but I thought this would be perfect, so that's all that I grabbed. I did clean it off, and all that yarn you see on there is actually on the shelf that I have in front of me. The shelf that's in front of me is that wooden one that has all the kitty cats and stuff sitting on top of it that I had back there at one point. I did move it over here to my desk, but I need a better way to hold my camera when I am doing the Granny Square challenge. So I cleaned the shelf off and I also pulled some other things out of the dumpster too. I got a plastic easel, which I'm using right now to hold my phone. It is top notch. I'm glad I found that. And I also got some, they're way back over there by the door, but the little plastic templates for, you know, doing stories or decorating papers and stuff. There's cool little borders and drawing lines and all kinds of cool stuff. I grabbed it. I don't know if I won't use it, maybe my daughter-in-law will use it, or maybe it'll just sit in the craft room for years and years and years. I don't know. But anyway, other than all that exciting stuff, I want to show you, I forgot to show you this the other day, but while we were away on vacation, hubby bought me a little kitty cat. Now, this is not a real kitty cat. It is a cute little kitty cat to put here in my craft room. He's so cute. He's so adorable. Got cute little feet. Look at that. I don't think my camera's gonna focus very good. Go focusing on me. Nope, it doesn't want to focus. But anyway, kitty cat is sitting there licking its paw. He's so cute. They had several different styles, but this is the one that I liked the best. So, we just had a place to put Kitty so you guys can see Kitty. I'm gonna sit Kitty right over here so Kitty can be part of all this too. But yeah, I like that. As you guys know, I like kitty cats. If you've been here any amount of time, you know that I like kitty cats, preferably black cats, but just kitty cats in general. So, last time that I was here with you guys, I showed you a bunch of yarn. I was talking hamburgers and candy corn. I haven't done any hamburgers, but I did do a candy corn and I almost got another candy corn done. The first candy corn that I did, and both of these are free patterns, I will put the links down in the description box below for you guys if you want to check those out. But the first one is kind of a ragdoll type amigurumi candy corn. And I've only got one boo-boo on here. It's because I wasn't paying attention, but it's not that big of a deal. And I think this turned out really super cute. So here it is. Little candy corn amigurumi. I love that face. I love that face. Isn't it adorable? So cute. And it actually, I'm impressed of how well it turned out. Yeah. The only boo-boo, like I said, is right here. And I forgot to join the white, or, you know, chain with the white one stitch too late or too early. I can't remember which direction I was going. I was going around this way. So it would have been, I didn't go one stitch far enough. But anyway, he is super cute and adorable. He will be going into the toy bucket for the grandson. Probably, most likely. Super simple, super easy to make, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The other item that I'm working on is a candy corn bag. And from the picture, it didn't look like it was that big of a bag. It looked like it was probably a dice bag size, you know, just normal dice bag size. Nope. And silly me, did not read the entire pattern before I got started. I just like, okay, I got to chain this many and increase this and increase this. And I'm like, this bag's going to be huge. And then as I got to going, it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I went back and checked, and sure enough, it is a tall bag. So I think I have, I can't check because my stitch count rows are on my phone, but I think there's a total of 40 rows. I think I've got like 8 more rows left to go. My hook. I do have a stitch marker in my loop here, so I don't lose my loop. And then I've got a stitch marker over here that is marking my first stitch of the round. And here we go. This bag is huge. Oh my goodness. But right here is, right, get where you can see it. Right here, you can see how that's a little different right there. That is where the drawstring is going to go. And yeah, anyway, it's huge. For reference, here is a skein of Loops and Threads yarn. This is their 7-ounce skein. And yeah, you can't even see it. It goes about up to where the drawstring is supposed to go. So yeah, the 7-ounce skein of Loops and Thread comes to about right here on this bag. It is much larger than I was expecting. However, I am looking forward to finishing this. I think it'll be amazing. Who knows, it might be my fair project for bag of any kind for next year. I don't know. But those are the two things that I have been working on this past weekend. I am happy to say that I showed my sheep to you guys last week because I had it finished. I showed it to you before. Well, I made the video before I went on vacation, but you got to see it while I was on vacation. But I finished my sheep. I will put a picture in of it as well. But my local Yarny friend also finished her lamb lovey that she was making because this month we made sheep. Hers was a paid for pattern. I just did a free pattern off of the internet that I found. So I will put a link to my pattern down in the description box below and also share a picture of her lovey. So here is, I'll do mine first as a reminder of what mine looked like, which grandson loves it. He plays with it. He thinks it's cool. Makes grandma happy. And then I will share a picture of her lovey that she made. All right, so I think we both did a really good job. It was fun doing the challenge with her again. We used to do these just about every month, and then just things happened and we just kind of stopped doing them, but it's kind of fun to be doing them again. So what we're going to be doing for September is slippers. It is a mitered granny square. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I have finished and what I have been working on, and enjoyed seeing my local Yarny friend and my challenge that we challenged each other for in in August. And I will see you guys real soon in another video.